My name is Belinda Morris. I'm an illustrator specialising in fantasy art. I've been working on my art for about 10 years, but only in the past year have I actually focused on pursuing illustration as a career. I'll be showcasing a number of original paintings in watercolour and gouache. Some are like The Rescue, which is a picture of a mermaid, and some other pictures of nymphs and fantasy-focused pictures. My work is created via watercolour and gouache. Mainly I use a pencil drawing first, and then I do several layers of watercolour with highlights and gouache, and I sometimes digitally enhance it afterwards. I'm most interested in telling a story through fantasy elements, and I like beautiful images, so that's my main focus. My inspiration is mainly from traditional realist painters, mainly the Pre-Raphaelite era, which is about 19th century style. And my favourite artist in that period would have to be J.W. Waterhouse. He did several paintings of women with red hair and mermaids and all sorts of things like that. I suppose when people watch it being made, they find it very fascinating. There's a bit of a process of research and drawing, thumbnails, sketching, research, trying to get my anatomy accurate, references accurate. And then it's just a matter of getting it out. So I use my imagination plus realistic sources of reference. Most people haven't seen a lot of work like my type of work, especially in Perth. It's more popular in places like America and Europe. And there's more of a place for the American market for fantasy illustration. I'd like to eventually illustrate and write my own books. But in the meantime, I would really like to work with some writers doing book covers and interior illustrations. In the next 5 years, I'm hoping to see some of my art on some covers, probably fantasy series in the style of Game of Thrones. Not necessarily the Game of Thrones, that would be nice, but that kind of style of literature. And maybe some children's books, and hopefully some of my own fiction too. You can find more information about my work on my website, which is www.belindaillustrates.com, or Facebook, which is Belinda Illustrates. My name is Belinda Morris, and I am a raw artist.